Well, hello. The camera hasn't caught back up with me. It's being dumb. It lost me. There we go. How are we doing, everybody? It's Saturday. It's not Saturday. What am I talking about? It's Monday. I don't know why my brain just did that. Everything feels weird. You know, when you don't have a job, it just throws your week off entirely. Apparently, it's the weekend. It's because I'm streaming. I'm telling you, it's because I'm streaming. My brain was like, it's clearly the weekend because that's the only time you ever have. Hello, welcome in Furby and Mitch, who I saw checking in. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. So let me try that again. It is Monday, my guys. How has our week started? If you're a little surprised that I'm here, it is because there are some changes occurring this week because I don't have a job. As you can see, I've put a new chat. Which way is it? A new chat thing has gone in with some specific features that are quite helpful. It doesn't. I'll be real. It doesn't match my stuff as much as the last one, but it's going to be more useful going forward. So I'm sticking with it, and then maybe I'll learn some CSS. See if I can customize it some more. We'll figure it out. So I've spent most of the day just kind of chilling out, and it suddenly dawned on me it's 6 o'clock. I need to start getting ready, otherwise I'm going to be late again. And here I am, late again, as always. But you know me, you've come to expect it after 9 years of this. When was I streaming Dead Space originally? Was that 2017? Something like that. Or 2016? I don't remember anymore. Christ. But yeah, so there are some changes for the next couple of weeks at the very least. I am not going to be rushing myself into, you know, the benefit system or trying to find a job or anything. I'm just going to take a couple of weeks to myself, which means we can fuck around a little bit. So we got some extra streams this week. So we're doing 2 today and tomorrow. We're doing Hell Is Us, which is the game that we're going to be playing today. Tell you what, the number of viewers for it has gone up a fuckload since I did the category this morning when I was doing all my settings. Where there was only like 7,000 viewers. Now there's 24,000 viewers. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, Hell Is Us. Calm down. Good for them. I'm actually really happy about that because it means there's a lot of people playing it. So we're going to be playing this from 7:30 p.m. today and tomorrow, because it's a game that I've been excited for a long time, and now that I have a buttload of time, we might as well play a bunch of it on stream, right? So, and then Thursday and Friday, I'll be back with a double bill of Expedition 33, again from 7:30 BST. So that's going to be our 2 games for the week, and then we'll be doing some demos at the weekend. And then the following week, it will be similar, but I might cut 1 day out. It really depends how it goes this week and whether I feel comfortable doing 5 streams, which might be too many. I know I used to do that back in the day, but I'm older now. And I realized that was not a healthy thing for me to be doing. I think the only reason I really managed it is because I did have like house support, whereas I don't have that here now. So maybe 5 days is a little too many, but we'll see how I feel. I can finally actually physically see. I know I just said about my contact lenses. I'm like, oh, they're finally focused so I can actually read, which is helpful. What was I going to say? I'm sure I had some other announcements to make. I was meant to be working on the Ko-fi today, as a heads up. Don't forget, you can go and support me over on Ko-fi. Support your favorite creators, because it's a really difficult world out there. And it'll really help, especially as I don't currently have a job. yeah, I was meant to be doing some stuff on there today, and I just didn't get around to it. Mostly because I was busy fucking around with the chat bar thing to make sure it looked okay, to make sure it matched everything. And I think that's kind of all I really got up to today. I've just been kind of sat here, just slowly twiddling with like settings. I know I did something else, and I cannot think for the life of me what it actually was. I know I had therapy in the morning. That's probably what it is. You know, when you have therapy, it screws with you a little bit. It can make you a bit sort of like, what was I doing? It can be hard to gather your thoughts, but no big deal. It doesn't matter. We're here to play games anyway. Wait, let me check my phone very quickly. All right, no updates. Excellent. Okay. Should we take a look at this game then? Or shall I introduce you to it first? Shall I find a... Let me go close these so I don't have to look at them. Should we go get a trailer? Should we go get the launch trailer? Or should we just get into it? It kind of introduces itself, like, immediately. I pressed the wrong thing for YouTube. It's like, it's not taking me to my subscriptions feed at all. Where is it? Hell Is Us. Trailer. Is it the one that went up on IGN? Oh, it's 2 minutes. I didn't even realize. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. Jesus Christ, that's loud. Calm down. I'm not even on the right screen for you to show it off yet. Jesus. Right. I don't know. My brain is so fucking slow today. This is how I can tell I'm not well. Like, I've been feeling really under the weather. I'm just like, everything is going so slow in my head. Right, so we're heading over here to take a look at this trailer that hopefully isn't now the loudest thing on the planet. No, it's still pretty loud.
I was born here.
It's very loud.
I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in.
Why come back?
My parents.
No subtitles.
I had to find them. I needed to confront them about the past.
I love you. Never come back.
Actually, I can post that I'm live over on Blue Sky. Get us prepared.
Whatever was happening here, I was now part of it.
This war is a blessing. We failed to stop the calamity. How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't.
I love the music.
All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt a connection. To this country. To Hadia.
Yeah, look at these freaks.
Choose your next move wisely.
You pissed off the wrong people.
I want to know why they took away the big guy's hat from the demo.
Became my burden.
Look at you. Compromised by your emotions.
I won't stop.
Weapons look so cool.
Interesting. Let's continue.
I never noticed the other guy in the background there before. So yeah, this is coming out in a couple of days. It's not actually out right now. Unless you bought the deluxe edition, or obviously if you were given a key. I was not given a key. I didn't even ask for one because I didn't think I would get one anyway. So, yo, why is that so small? Oh, has this been the whole... Did it not full screen for the entire time? Was it just up here? That wasn't by design. Why are you... Why? Why is it smaller? I don't... Oh, it's because I changed my monitor size, didn't I? Well, that's something for me to fix later. Whoops. It can go away. It's fine. At least there wasn't anything playing in the background for you to have to listen to. Right, let's bring it up over here for me. So it's going to say, Elgato! I really wish it wouldn't do that. I wish there was a way I could stop it from doing that. Could you come onto my screen now? Thank you. For a second there, I thought there wasn't audio again. Right, let's go. I thought it was better showing the trailer smaller so your cam didn't cover up part of it. No. It's meant to cover it up. It's reactionary. Mature content warning. This game is intended for adult audiences and includes intense photosensitivity warning. I'm not going to bother reading it. Brightness. All right. Until the logo on the left is barely visible. I hate this because, like, that's barely visible. Is that too dark? Is that too light? How are you meant to know what they consider barely visible to be? Welcome back, drums. How you doing? I'm gonna put it there for now and see how I feel about it. Because it is a very dark game. No, I'm not leaving right away this time. I'm literally just beginning, so you're here at the right time. Okay, subtitles are large because I need to read. Graphics, we're staying on performance mode. I tested it out in the demo. Performance was a nice clean 60 throughout and still looked pretty decent. Quality mode, it was very beautiful, but not much more beautiful for it to knock it down to like not quite clean 30. I was like, no, it's not worth it. So we'll leave that alone. Dynamic range, it doesn't really affect you. That's for me. I'm sure my headphones will understand. What else is there to do? Just want to double check. I know I wanted... what was the other accessibility thing? It was the audio thing, wasn't it? Camera shake's fine. Motion blur can get off. Is that not... Did you put it in sound for some reason? Where is it? Where's the audio indicator? Enemy tier? No. Vibration mode full? Okay. Where is it? What the fuck? There was something that they were really proud of. Where's it gone? Am I stupid? I'm probably being stupid. Toggle the sprint on. I'm confused. Welcome in, Linda. Always leave that setting on default. Which one? They have a accessibility thing. Show directional audio. That's what it is. I am stupid. There we go. And that's purely for me because audio is a big deal for me, but my directional isn't always the best. And it's good for anyone here that might not be able to hear the sound effects, depending on my audio settings and their audio settings, or because of a disability. The brightness setting, okay. Alright, we're going to be playing it unbalanced. Yes, I would like the tutorials. Just in case anyone wasn't around for the demo. Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people are, people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. This game is a work of fiction. The video game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people living or dead is purely coincidental unless otherwise indicated. The fictitious characters, places, names, and events present in the game for narrative purposes are the fruit of the creator's imagination and have no intention of faithfully representing or reflecting real individuals or facts. Similarly, scenes of violence and urban guerrilla warfare are included for narrative and entertainment purposes and are in no way intended to promote or condone such behavior in real life. Both the developer and the publisher wish to emphasize that real-life violence is unacceptable in all its forms, and this game is in no way intended as an apology for it. Brands, companies, and other references are used for artistic or satirical purposes and remain the property of their respective owners. So it's just like, just so you know, yes, because this game is about war, no, it's nothing to do with the current ones. Because those wars, well, I guess the Gaza one was happening when they started this.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental.
She has a hat
It's
here.
a polygraph. I would have tortured you, but
So they made the trailers of him without a hat.
Concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
His teeth are so perfect.
You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. It seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
So I played this opening like, I think it's 4 times now. maybe 5. Because I just enjoyed the demo so much that I played it again. And then it came out on the consoles as well, so I wanted to see how well it ran on console. Because I had a feeling that my PC was going to be like, I can't run this in comparison. Not with streaming it at the same time at the very least. I might have been able to get 40 frames out of it. Alright then. Oh, it's such a reactive camera, I almost hate it. Wonder if I can slow it down. Ooh. Yeah, it might be that. I think that's alright. I think that's okay. So we're just going for a nice stroll through the woods. Do you have a sprint? We do. Bricks for their coverings, I guess, to stop animals digging them up. Arlo, Otis, and Gustav. Don't do that to me! For Gustav! Don't break my heart. Right, I'll try not to rush around, even though I know this section. Let's take a look at some details, actually. It's the Blair Witch Project. Oh, don't. That would give me the heebie-jeebies. Not that that movie is any good, but it's still very uncomfortable, isn't it? Okay. I've never actually tried. Should we... Right, you definitely can't get in the house. It's looking a bit worse for wear, isn't it? Alright, let's head downstairs. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represents a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics, which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
And this is all the stuff that I actually really like about this game.
You're welcome to stay and catch your breath.
Is all the lore that they give you.
Company.
But you've got to be, like, genuinely curious to get the information.
Who are you?
Gotta remember not to do voice acting. It doesn't need to be done in this one.
My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
Okay. Let's get some info about the world so that we can understand a bit better what's going on here. Hadia.
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
Okay.
I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what.
Yeah, but you didn't even, like... It's not like your boys went to war and that's why you had to bury them. It's that they were killed by the opposing side. They just raided your home.
Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
Explain what a Palamist is.
I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
I want to know about the week of peace.
I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me.
And so the cycle continues.
I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia.
Okay.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
A key for the fence leading from the Cadell farm into Sinedra Forest. Is anyone else troubled by how flat the milk looks? It's like a perfect flat line on the top of them. It's like a little disturbing. It looks like a solid. Akasa Marshes. You can now travel between areas with a vehicle. If only we had one. Okay, known location updated. It's a bunch of new things there, but we'll deal with that when we get to it in a bit.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying.
How much was this
Hey,
game?
go
I think on Steam it's $44.99.
See you soon.
Unless you get the deluxe edition. I don't know how much that is. Try to knock the table over. There isn't any of that going on in this game. You can't really interact with the environment that way in this. It's not like a... It's not a Dark Souls. Yeah, but I think it's $44.99 or $49.99 maybe on Steam. On console it was a little more. I have the deluxe edition, which I think was $65 or something. So it's not like a, you know, a modern full price thing. It's not an 80 kind of deal. So it depends. I always get a bit reluctant to use the word budget these days because everyone's budget is different. I'm gonna, and also as a country gal, I'm gonna do it again. We did this in the demo. This cow is too small. It's either an extremely young cow, which it wouldn't be, or they've never seen a cow IRL. It's not big enough at all. Right. If you're unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the investigation tab. Maybe you're just short. He could be a short king. I didn't consider this. But I'm going by, like, width as well. Like, cows are real fucking big. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select the datum to see the specific information you've gathered so far. So let's open it up because it's a cool little animation. All right, so our main investigation is our family reunion. We're trying to find out where our family are. And it has this cool sort of thing that you can go and look up all the connections. So the blacksmith of Jova, that's our father. Apparently in the Akasa Marshes. I don't remember what he looks like. Okay. Jova is the childhood village. He doesn't remember what his mother looks like either. But she gave him this creepy ass heirloom. I am a little disappointed we can't spin it around. I kind of want to look at the whole thing. Right, let's get out of there. Hey, you cactus. How's it going? Right, so this is what I was looking for in the accessibilities thing. So it's got like a audio indicator for certain items in the game. So for people with audio processing issues, or like for people who are in the deaf or hard of hearing community, you can just follow those around to help you get about. So Ernest said that the wind chimes led up towards where the APC is, which is what we're looking for. It does look like topography, doesn't it? The necklace. All right, here we go. Oh, this one's having a bad day.
blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
All good. We're just about to have dinner, and I forced myself to take a walk after work, even if I wasn't. It wasn't a very long one. Hey, if one of your goals was to go for a walk, and you went for a walk, and you didn't have a cap on how long it should be, you still win. You still achieved it. That matters. As somebody who is also meant to be touching grass during their time off and has not done it, well done. Because I haven't achieved it yet. I still haven't left my house. I'm going to have to soon, though, because the cupboards are starting to get really empty. So I've got to go out at some point.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot.
You think with all the rain we could get the blood out of his eyes, wouldn't you?
Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay. All right, then. Right, so... as I mentioned at the beginning, there is no waypoint markers in the game. There are no quest guides. You are literally given a compass and your datum, and that's it. And you basically have to figure everything out based on what people have told you and directions they've said. And that's one of the many reasons that I was pulled into this game immediately. I was like, oh, you want me to pay attention? Rad. I love that. There's not many games that I do that in anymore because there is mini-maps and waypoint markers. So you have to rely on like your sense of direction or the compass, obviously. So that sort of lets you know roughly what direction you're going in. And because you have to do that and sort of keep your wits about you, it means that when you see shit like this, you have to figure out what that's about on your own. It's not going to remind you. It's not going to tell you to go find it. No. Right, so that's clearly the camp up there. I want to get round to the blue cairn, which I think is this way. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So we need a key. Which we don't have. And I think there's only the one way round, so let's head back. Oh, and there's a red one there. Oh, I forgot about that one. I remembered the blue one. Oh, I wonder... yeah, let's go have a look. Smash the lock with a rock. I mean, realistically, yes. If this was D&D, that's what I'd do. A small rusted metallic key found near a red boulder atop... it's a cairn. Atop a hill in Sinedra Forest. Alright. Should we go see if that fits in the blue cairn? which means we have to go back down. No, I don't want to go that way. Is it this way? Can't remember the way round already. It's very easy to get lost. Shit. Okay, right. So it's this way. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. Oh. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the datapad. Limbic Sphere, grade 1. Ecstasy. Okay. Damage absorption 5%. Endurance bonus plus 500. This is a heads up for what kind of game this actually is. Stamina cost reduction 40%. Okay, that's pretty good. While grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost for all actions. That is good because I'm not very good at combat. Okay, so we have our loadout. Is it a relic? No. Defensive gear. There we go. And we got a bit more defense. So we solved our first mystery. Right. Now we'll go to the APC. Not the ABC, to the camp. We've been to the APC. So not that way. Aha. An advanced medical kit found at the Onsif base camp in Sinedra Forest. And then we've got... Subject, anomaly imprint 0016. Estimated time since anomaly collapse, 1,056 years. Based on resonant topology signature. Coincides with 5th cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Following items forwarded to facility ZC02 for further analysis. Complete imaging profile of site. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Proximate flora samples. Okay. So. Ooh. A glass vial filled with an unknown substance. Okay. So it's talking about whatever the fuck caused all this. Unknown language. It sure is. I'd even say like maybe the tree has a pattern to it as well. But yeah, you can see it sort of lying around. This is something you're gonna be seeing pretty regularly. As we go further into the game. I don't know what any of it means. I only have like what info I managed to glean that I managed to glean from the demo. And I haven't gone to look anything up. I read a couple of reviews this morning. And they seemed pretty favorable, so that's, that makes me feel good about my choices. Right, how the fuck do we get back down? Shit, that was just a circle. Hang on. So we went up. It was this way, wasn't it? And then... And that's where the red cairn is. Okay. And then we just follow the track down. I think. I should be making note of the landmarks. Really, it would make my life easier. Right, there's the blue one, so I know I'm going the right way. I'm back.
I need the med kit.
I know. Oh, wait, yeah. You have the trade option, don't you?
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
I like that this guy is trusting us with all of this shit. Like, he's clearly doing an important job and he's just giving me relics. An old dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Sinedra Forest, given to me by a wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. Right. So up the ladder. I always want to crawl in here. Let me in. Observe. Unknown language. You wait until we can read those. Unknown language. Okay. So I do know how to solve this, so it wouldn't have taken us that long anyway, regardless. So, use the key. So what was it on the other side? We had... It was the fire. The eye. And then the pickaxe. Yeah. Owl, bird, crow. Yeah, so there's going to be like a lot of symbolism to sort of try and track. Oh, I hate this bit. I don't like this bit. Long-term community members will understand why. It's so dark. I hate it. Oh. That fella's been there a while. Okay, it's not as dark as it could be. Considering I turned the brightness down, this isn't actually that bad, but it's the next bit that I know is real bad. Save system. Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to the last save point used. Upon defeat, your progress will be preserved regardless of save points used. So, heads up to all those people that thought this game is going to be a Souls-like. It's like the opposite. It's like there's no punishment for dying, basically. It's just like, oh no, you went back to a save point. What a shame. Anything that you'll... Like, your enemies will stay dead. And like anything that you've picked up, I think you still retain as well. So, although I guess that could be the one thing, couldn't it? Is like if you use up items, they stay used. That could be a problem. Yeah, I need to turn those off on the new chat thing. That's not ideal. I don't want you advertising that I have adverts every hour. Isaac, you're not meant to be there. But it's because it's an announcement, not a chat. So I need to turn that off. And we'll do that in my spare time. Right. Ooh. ONSIF Epsilon 11, January 22nd, 1993. Subject, underground site Lambda 2. Preliminary dust analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken. Successfully unlocked door mechanism to gain entry into site. Preliminary exploration and securing of first chambers. Collection and cataloguing of items. List below. Installation of base camp equipment. Following items forwarded to facility ZCO2 for further analysis. Dust samples from each chamber. Drone imaging sweep of each chamber. 4 times iron tools for historical analysis. Iron shackles for historical analysis. Is that not considered an iron tool? 5 times teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. You saying you're going to figure out who they are? Unsealed next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact lightly. Set up contingency evacuation plan. So they were having a look around for some stuff, and they found some stuff. As you can see, they very thoroughly found some stuff.
Hey, are you okay? Hey! Fuck. What the fuck? Shit!
I wonder what he was planning to do when he ran out of bullets initially. Like, was he just gonna chuck the gun away anyway? Yeah, look at him. I love the weird low frame animation for the red thing. And down they go. Look at this gnarly ass thing. This bit is never not going to be funny for me. Oh, hello. So he's just watched this person die. Right? And then he just goes and picks up all her stuff. So at least he leaves his coat with her. But like, yeah, it's just like, well, she just got stabbed with this thing, so there's gonna be a ruddy great hole in it, right? He's just like, it's mine now. I have a sword now. Right, it said that we have styles unlocked. And this is to do with getting the deluxe edition. Where is it? Outfit. Yeah, here we go. So I get to style the fuck up. Although it's really funny because obviously all of this is in a green data pad, so you can't really see it. But we can make ourselves look like one of the Hollow Walkers. We can do the same to the drone. Oh, we've got different hats to match. Ah, that's sweet. So that'll be the hollowed one. Okay. Look at this shit. Now we're all white and you can see me in the dark. Well, sort of. Damn. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look at the others. So the camo one. So it's just going to be a standard camo kind of deal. Oh yeah, look at that. So we're going to hide in a forest. Except we got a bunch of high-vis yellow on us. I'm sure that's how that works. I'm going to go and press the wrong one like every single time. And the Full Guard one. No, god damn it. Wait. No, I had the wrong one on earlier. Oh, I had the regular one on. So this is the Full Guard one. And I actually kind of like this one. It's kind of medieval looking because it's got like fake chainmail. It's very Monster Hunter. So I kind of like it. So I might keep this one on. Oh yeah, we can't do this yet. Hang on. Okay. Let's go have a look around in the dark. You know, my favorite thing to do. Is there anything over here? No. I hate it. I hate it. It's already making me, like, clench my stomach. How many symbols are there per wheel? I think it's like 6. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. And I'm just showing you how to solve it now. Because it is from, like, picking up context clues. It actually took me quite a while. In the demo. Because I kept getting lost in this one corridor. Right, so we've got a basic med kit. What the fuck was that? Okay, I was going to suggest brute forcing it, but 6x3 combinations is a little much, yeah. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. No, we're not quite done. There's this door here. Don't be fucking doing this. The endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Sure. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. If you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers your maximum stamina available for actions. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you are defeated. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Tutorial jump scare. I fucking hate it. It's the menus that scare me, like 98% of the time. It's like you're just not expecting the game to suddenly pause. At least it does pause. This is not like a Dark Souls game where it's all like, man, there's no pause button here. Deal with that, motherfucker. Right, so it said... Let's turn the light off. First they come through the tower. Right. I've already forgotten it. Then it's the twin-headed snake, right? And then it's... the fires of hell? No, other way around. I think this happens to me every time I do this. Yeah, there we go. Change my mind, turn the light back on. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent Tear, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted unto the flaying pits of the accursed Himalora fields. So yeah, this is what really sucked me in. Like, you know, I can take or leave horror, but like religious iconography and like a real lore thing to do with what you're doing, I fucking love that. And then I don't know if any of you would have noticed, but that symbol up on the sun there, that was on the cupboard behind Ernest Cadell, the guy from the start of the game, the old man. So that'll be about his god for the Palomists. What was that? I could have sworn there was something in there. Okay. I'm going to be so careful because I don't want to miss anything. Well, there's a blood stain there. There's a lot of blood stains. Limbic capacitor, small. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapon. Single-use device. Slowly absorbs and stores ambient limbic energy. Instantly discharges all stored energy on contact with limbic material. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab. Okay. There's sirens outside. We don't get that very often up here. Very rare occurrence. I can hear Summer. Where the fuck is it? I don't like it. It's all squelchy sounding. A preserved journal belonging to a guard stationed at some kind of prisoner holding facility found in the underground ruins of Sinedra Forest. I am filled with glee as they enter row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Asterian, Jehanian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Setharis requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Maybe it's on the ceiling? Don't. I hadn't even considered that they would have ceiling enemies in this game, but it is meant to be mildly horror. So it could be. Right, and this is where we came up, right? Yeah. So where am I meant to go? Is there another ladder? Yeah. Any open doors? Aha. The braces of terror. Intimidating bulwark. Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. Right, okay. Don't get hit, basically. Damage absorption, 5%, so it's gonna be the same as what we've got. Endurance bonus plus 500. Protection bonus plus 20%. Lingering duration, 20 seconds. What does that mean? What does that mean? Before there was literally an enemy right in front of me. Thank Christ it was a cage. So we got two of these fucking cool looking things. We got the limbic sword. Okay. Guard protection 15%. Limbic theft 21%. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Do you know, it's not that long since I've eaten and I'm hungry again. I swear I'm cursed. I'm not allowed to not be hungry when I stream. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Right, so that's clearly progress, so I'm gonna keep looking in these cells in case there's anything lying around for me. I want that sweet, sweet lore. Any more diaries from nasty, nasty guards? Because I'm all about that shit. This has got to be making somebody, like, motion sick, right? There's the ladder, so we've been all the way around. I saw that. You see that in the distance? You might not be able to. Save. There. This caked up motherfucker. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring and the bar is in the HUD flashes white, you can activate the healing pulse ability. And I really like this because I'm crap at action games. This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to its percentage of damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. The particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by the healing pulse. So hit it more, get more health back, basically. I messed it up that time. I didn't get to use it. It's so goddamn dark. I hate it. I feel really sick because it's so dark. Hold to initiate a charged attack. I totally missed. Well done. Okay. Well, now we know. I'll have to figure out the range on it a bit better. So that's what the limbic stuff is for. Okay. It's for filling up your charge. It is just a charge attack, okay. I was like, I wonder if it's just a heavy attack. No. It's a charge. And it uses up your bar. That's cool. Limbic capacitor. Got 4 of them. Favorite? Yeah, how do I... We want to put these... Put the med kits there. And the limbic capacitors there. Facing 2 enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distract ability can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. The distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone. You attack the distracted... oh, right, yeah. The distraction will continue until you... either it runs out, you call the drone back, or until you attack the enemy that has been distracted. When the distractibility ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side and the distractibility will enter a cooldown period before during which it cannot be used again. Right, where are they? There's one. So, you distract you, and I'll fight this one. There, I got my health back that time. Okay. These are the ones that I liked. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the datapad. Limbic Twin Axes. They're currently level 1. So they do less damage, but they are 1 fuck ton faster. Ooh. Heirloom necklace updated. Why? Family reunion. Oddly shaped pendant made of an unknown alloy seems to be made of the same material as these strange weapons. Strange weapon. Perhaps my father knows something about these strange weapons. He is a blacksmith. There are different weapon types. These weapons are the only thing that can hurt the creatures. We don't know that. Medieval weapons emitting strange energy. They don't even look medieval. They look something else. Okay. So I guess some of these are... yeah, the things that we know about that are still linked to what we're trying to find. Oh yeah, we were going to change to the axe, weren't we? Hang on. So you can take a look at it. Oh, wait. Can I have both? How do I change it? Switch weapon. Oh, sick. And just freely change? Hell yeah. Okay. Right. Well that... no, that doesn't fit there. Okay, so we got 2 locked door panels. Okay. Oh good, a save point. Thank you. Menu jump scare again. Some attacks can be parried. This is something I couldn't get the hang of. Mostly because it's really hard to tell sometimes. Some attacks can be parried by using the guard action at the right moment, just as the enemy changes color. A successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy's stance. When a parry depletes all of an enemy's stance, you can use riposte to deal more damage. Oh, hi. Should we see if we can get it right? Well, it didn't even turn red that time, so you're a liar. Ah, there we go. It did that time, so it doesn't do it every time. Let's save again. Now I got my health back. Okay. Let no Sabinian captive cross the threshold of the jail clad in as much as a thread. All must be stripped bare as befits the despicable and the condemned. So, as you can see here, there's like all this cloth like piled high. Probably was meant to go into like incinerators and stuff. So you get an idea of just how many people they were putting in these fucking jails. Is that the only one? Any more points of information? Oh, hello. Hi, guys. Just want to make sure there isn't any other spots for me to learn. This isn't a door I can interact with. Because the lore is my favorite thing, so I don't want to miss any. Hi, fellas. Oh, look at their synchronized dancing. Hello again. Should we do a charged up attack on one of them? Oh, that got him. Okay. Ramhead Medallion Viridian. Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head found in the underground ruins of Sinedra Forest. So that'll be one of the keys that we need. Any more lore for me to pick up? No. Okay. Oh, hi! Most interactable elements cannot be used in combat with exception to ladders and loot. Okay. Does that mean there's ladders in here? Or just loot? Oh! His gaze shines upon our queen. Whose gaze? Wow. What was the name of it? Begins with an S. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. I'm starting to think this prison wasn't a very nice prison to be in. Oh, was this meant to be like the only light source? Okay. Right, that makes sense. His gain. Why can't I say the word gaze? His gaze shines upon our queen. Implying that she's meant to be here. Okay. I was ready to go. Alright. Letter, Sabinian superstition. An unsent letter from a Sabinian soldier to his brother, found in the trenches of Sinedra Forest. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sinedra after our big push. Cold as all hell, let me tell you. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried to climb that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you, your brother, Martin. A drone bypass. Okay. Ooh. Development order OMSIF Epsilon 11, January 15th. Commander Arabeth. Multiple suspected SSE target Sinedra region, southern Umbrahan. Okay. Objectives. Standard protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomalies. Investigate origin and evolution of sites. Collect and catalogue relevant materials. A small key, likely meant for a vehicle, recovered from an OMSIF sergeant in the trenches of Sinedra. Oh, we got more. Special requisition order follow-up. Details, secure storage, access code. Am I gonna need a notebook? I know we're gonna be keeping this in my notes, but... So it's 3 unknown numbers. 301. Okay. Team lead authorization only for use in extreme circumstances in which team mission success is jeopardized. Unknown item. Okay. Alright, we can turn the lamp off now. Because we're outside! We're free! In a bit of a trench. Can I climb that? I should be allowed to climb that. My dearest Marina, we trampled through Sinedra Forest with the fury of King Asta. Pals never... Palamis, okay. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 Powell brothers cowering in the farmhouse. Oh no. Pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina. Once we've killed every last one of them. Love, your Rustlin. Otis Cadell! It's one of, Good deeds started. Okay, so those are side quests. They're called good deeds. So we picked up a watch, and it's for one of the deceased brothers from the Cadell family household. And I haven't returned to the watch because I didn't want to spoil it for when I play the full game. Because you can do it in the demo. A basic meal. Some taters, some chestnuts, and some carrots. Oh, we got some medkits as well. Ooh, and a save point. I'll come back. I want to keep looting the place. There's items up there as well. Oh, I can't go that way. Evening, welcome in. Double A 312. 312. Oh, do I have to go the long? All right then. I suppose so. Right, linked enemies. Clever username. Mine? Thank you. You will often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. I wish they wouldn't call it that. This pair is known as a limbic entity and is made up of a hollow walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and a haze, a large monster of various shape. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker, the humanoid. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Reducing the haze's health... I can't say the word haze or gaze, apparently, today. Haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, a Hollow Walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the haze will re-emerge. So, hit it a bunch. And then... look onto that one. You distract that one while I get this one. So glad I healed then. Oh, thank Christ. Says you're a millennial. That's me! I'm old as shit. I fucking feel it. I thought you were Gen Z. You look so young. Yeah, it's called autism. We don't make facial expressions often enough to make us wrinkly. That's what I'm told anyway. It also helps that, you know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't go outside. No, wrong timing, wrong timing. Don't do that while I'm in the middle of fighting! Every action you perform in combat has stamina cost, attacks, sidesteps, guards, sprinting. If stamina reaches 0, you enter an exhausted state. Oh, it's probably because I just did too many attacks in a row. While exhausted, all actions will be performed much slower than usual. Yeah, I know, but I'm fine. Hello again, Name Neighbor. Lovely to see you, Anomaluna. How you doing? How's your week treating you? I know it's only Monday. I'm very confused because I'm still kind of like, my brain literally said to me, it's Saturday today, and it's super not Saturday. All right, so we got one over there. We got one in there. We got some red over there. I'm here for the loot, so let's get loot. Basic med kit. Are you in Britain? Looks bright where you are. This is called lighting. It is pitch black outside because it is, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock at night. No, I don't want to go that way yet. I'm carrying on looking around the trench for stuff and things. And you. Stop it. I'm looking for stuff. Been good, streaming a bit, playing mainly Hades 2 and Hollow Knight. Oh, are you getting ready for, what's it called? Silk Song? You excited? It's finally gonna be here real soon. Oh, I went to heal too early. I fucked myself up. And again, you dipshit. What's your disability? Bit rude to ask. My disability is autism. And I have hypermobility. And I have an ongoing problem with my wrists, probably because of the mobility, hypermobility. Advanced med kit. Yeah, there we go. Don't really need it. We'll be fine. Is it rude to ask on stream when it's one of your tags? It's kind of a little forward. I know you're trying to get to know me, and that's lovely. It's just not exactly how I would potentially ask. I already listed that I'm autistic, which is a disability. So I have both the tags. Right. So we had some enemies up here, didn't we? Where were they? Oh, he's gone for a crawl up there. Okay. Oh, no, there's one. Hello. Oh, you've got a thing with you. Excellent. Right, you go over there. Shriek. Shit. I was like, oh no, we haven't healed. I've made some mistakes. There we go, we've got some health back. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't get the riposte. Shit. There we go. Oh, I didn't heal. I'm an idiot. Where's my healing items? There we go. Hope the disabilities are not too much trouble or pain. Pain, relative. Doesn't really... I don't notice it these days, to be honest. Kamehame heart. It does kind of look like one, doesn't it? Yeah, I get, I have, because of the hypermobility, I have weakness in my tendons, and it means that I have a progressive problem with specifically my wrists, which obviously causes problems with your thumbs. I can see some up there as well. And that can be quite painful, but I don't really notice it anymore because it's like normal. Shit. Let's change weapons. Let's go back to the sword and level that one up. Oh, there's another one up there. Should we have a look what's up here? Oh, hello. Okay, well, I don't have anything for this, whatever this is. I'll have to be something that we remember later. What are you? You're not red. You're yellow. What does that mean? Oh, you're just a different type? Cool. There we go. Got me health back. Only to get hit again. Well done. Don't know what that is. What are you doing? Oh, it's so far away. There we go. No, you stay over there. I'm still having a look around. Now I wanna double check something in my inventory, actually. Because I know we picked up Rage Shard, Ecstasy Shard, Neutral, Crystallized Shard formed in the congealed mass of fallen limbic entities. Resonates faintly with the latent limbic energy of the slain entity. Okay. There's all my outfits. I got the key. All the letters. Yeah. Where do I get that? I know I found the second of these keys in the demo. So unless they've moved it... I don't remember where it is. Oh, is it right here? Is it literally right here? Yeah! Okay. No, I was meant to read that. Hang on. Equipable items, we already figured that out. What was the thing I missed? What did I skip by accident? This one. Ramhead Medallion, preliminary analysis, estimated 9th century origin. Ramhead iconography matches twin depressions found near door, DW013 of Site Lambda 2. Existence of matching medallion suspected. Further analysis required. Packaged item for transport to ZC01. Okay, well, I have it now. Right, let's go back. I'm going back underground. So as I mentioned earlier... Cool, thank you. As I mentioned earlier... this isn't like a Souls-like. So enemies don't return unless you leave the area entirely. So it's going to be completely safe. Going back underground as long as we find the right way in. Is it this way? Yes. There's not going to be anything new down here. Except for, obviously, in the door that we're about to open, because we haven't been in there. So there's probably something in there. Is it that way? It is. Oh, it's a bloody long way. I forgot. Save. Thank you. While I'm here. So it'll be the Ram's Head here. And hello, Haru. What disturbed you? What's outside? Okay. And then the other Ramhead medallion. Ah, I fucking knew it. I saw ya. I predicted it. Okay, then. What have we got? Ooh, journal, Queen's Decree. A one excerpt. Why am I so bad at reading today? Transcribed from Queen Harva's Ravator's lengthy discourse on the construction of the Arca Spire, found in a sealed room in the underground ruins of Sinedra Forest. By decree of Queen Harva, for too long. Hang on, should we do the important voice? Is it this one? By decree of Queen Harva, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts begat calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immortality, a reminder to all that none escape his gaze. Here we purge heresy. Here we purify the kingdom. Here we reclaim our faith. Okay. Did you get this game in early access? No, I paid more money. I've been excited for this game for like a year. Or whenever it was they originally showed it off, like I think that was last year. And then when the demo came out, I was hooked instantly. I was like, I'm gonna give them a ton of money. Basically. So I got the deluxe edition, which is why I'm able to play it early, because it's not actually out until Thursday, I think. It's on the 4th of September. So when's that? Yeah, Thursday. But if you have the deluxe edition, you get it from today. With some skins, which is what we're wearing at the moment. We're wearing the Fol Guard armor. I don't know what Fol is, so I'm probably going to be made to feel guilty about that later. I love the design of the enemy mobs. I do too. That filter makes the narration 5 times better. You're welcome. Thank you. Right, so this item can be equipped by in a terrifying burst. You recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic entities stunned with gripping fear. It's a glyph. I don't think I can add glyphs yet. I think we need slots for that, don't we? Let me have a look. Yeah. Add glyphs. Yeah, they're locked at the moment. And I don't know how to unlock them because I think this is basically as far as I got in the demo. So we're almost out of the demo region of the game. Save. Wait, was there anything on the walls though? Let's double check, because if there was something, because it doesn't always show it until you're like right up against it. No, okay, that's fine. Like these, this is what I'm looking for. Stuff to scan. So once we get back out, I'm going to see if we can go back to the encampment and see if we can read that thing near the tree. Oh, it's so hard to tell what I'm doing. I'm sorry if this is giving anyone like motion sickness while I flail around. Yeah, these things here. All right, let's turn the light off. All right, how did I get out of here again? Yeah, that's the way. Save. Now hang about, because the second time I played the demo, I did find a couple of other locations. So there was that, which we've already had a look at. There was something down here as well. So let's get in a fight. Oh, you bastard. Yay! Level 2 sword. Thank you. Right. Yeah, there was a place up here. I just want to make sure, because because it was a demo, it might have been. I forgot about that. Hi. Hello. Shit. Crap. Ran out of stamina. Okay. Then it really doesn't want to like fight at all when you're not locked on. Like it's just like, no, you just can't hit him. You swing so wildly. So I know, I'm sorry. I love the audio in this area. Like, it probably fucks other people off, but for me, I'm like, oh yeah. It's like scratching the inside of my ear. It's lovely. I love that he went to attack at exactly the same time as me. A time loop guardian was killed. What the fuck does that mean? What was it? What was that siphoning off to? What do you mean, time loop? I don't remember it saying that in the demo. Oh. Yeah, this is the place that I found the second time I played. I didn't come up here the first time. So we just found the tower. Should we go and have a look what that means? Is that going to be in here? So we got the APC. No, that's the OMSIF dude. Alright. Where would it be found? Probably in you? No. Mother, blacksmith, Ernest. No. No. Where is it then? Oh, is it in exploration maybe? Oh. It tells you how many mysteries there are in a location. Oh, fuck. That's cool. I like this. Oh, I have so many things. This is going to be great. Limbic anomaly scattered throughout Hadia. Unknown time loop. Well, now I know there's time looping in the game. Who are all these people to help? I wonder if this is for the whole game. Okay. And then unauthorized, which is cool as shit. It's got the drone. Got all of these. Let's mark those off. So we've got the drone and its distract module. We've got the drone bypass single. And a bunch of food. And we know about those. Okay, am I not allowed to look at locations then? Oh, there they are. You fucking idiots, right there. It's just tower. Ominous structure towering over a lush forest. It is pretty ominous. Okay. Hi, guys. I don't like that there's two of you. Cause that's a fucking problem. I'm gonna die. I'm so close to death already. Let's get a med kit in while I'm here. Oh, I could feel how tired he was then. Really struggled to like dodge. Oh, come on. A little sloppy with the fighting then. Let's have another med kit. I've got a few. I can spare them. Yeah, so we go up to here. The gilded gateway to the august passage of Her Majesty the Queen and her stately procession. So it's like the castle, essentially. Behold the towering ire of infidels, the Arcus Spire, vast maw that swallows the loathsome Sabinian worms unto their rightful doom. So no, not the castle, but like... It's where people go to meet their end. And then we've got this here. But we don't have anything to interact with it because the necklace isn't the thing. I like that the necklace is an option though, because it means at some point the necklace is going to be the option. Let's have a look around. Did you hear that scream? Oh, I hate that. I don't know if that was inside the tower or not. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything around. Ooh. Ooh! This item could be equipped, blah, blah, blah. Pure hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnares a target's limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back into melee range and stunning it in the process. So these are going to be what makes combat a lot more interesting. Because it is quite simplistic. Like, it is just dodge and hit the attack button. Like, the only thing that you really have to pay attention to is your stamina and obviously trying to heal. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I looked behind the stairs. Alright. Looks like that's it for here, though. What's that scream again? Could be a moose, actually, now I'm thinking of it. Well, no, because this is in... Well, it's not known where this is. It's in Europe. Because I know that Remy, the guy that we're playing as, he grew up in Canada, I think it said on his report. So I was like, moose! I'm like, no, that's not how it works, Lena. Alright, should we go... Wasn't there a place around here? No, maybe not. No. Okay. I was thinking maybe there was like another location south of here. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head back. Let's finish the demo section of the game. Yeah, it does sound like a moose now that I've heard it a couple of times. So maybe deer in that case. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the APC. Well, hang on. Because I wanted to go and read the thing. That's Birdsong. Whoa! I wasn't expecting you! Don't do that. Scared the shit out of me. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that you would be out here. What was that? What was that? Ugh. I don't remember you making noises like that downstairs. Level 3 sword! Oh! Found another can! Small note with the writing of a child. It seems to be a clue for some kind of hidden treasure hunt found deep in Sinedra Forest. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. I found it already. I didn't need you. Alright, hello. See, you have a friend with you. It's hard to tell when this one is actually going to attack. Time Loop Guardian killed. So is it just the yellow ones that are that? I want to know what that means. Right, I know this went to the other can, but I did see one of you on there, but you look like a normal one. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time with you. Is this the right way? No, it super isn't. This way. Oh, hi! There's two of you! Which one of you was the one I hit? Oh, does it own both of you? Oh, I get it. Okay. I get it. It's sharing them. Right, where was the thing? It was on here, wasn't it? I was curious what it says. Don't, please. Oh, it gives me the icon, but it won't let me read it. That's gotta be a bug. Come on, I came all the way back here for this shit. Oh, I've been cheated. Hi. Went to heal too early again. Ruined the whole thing. Right. I'm gonna try and approach it one more time. That's so mean. Nope. Not gonna do it? Oh, I'm so sad. Alright. How do we get out of here again? So that's that. So we're going this way. Yeah, I can hear something. Is it you? Time Loop Guardian. How many are there of these little fuckers? And if it can be a normal one as well? Because maybe that audio thing that I was talking about, that's like, it might be uncomfortable to some people, but for me it's like, oh yeah, scratch my ears. If that's something I need to be listening for. Why are you alive? I thought I already... I thought I dealt with you. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. No stamina, no stamina, no stamina, no stamina. Should we use another health item? Oh, it's through this way I came, wasn't it? Does it sound like it's coming from you? Maybe. Alright, let's go and get it. Let's heal first. Idiot. Okay, that wasn't one of them. Oh well, at least I know. We can keep going. Let's head back. Maybe the things up the ladder from outside the ruins. Maybe those will be readable now. I do feel cheated. Fuck off. Oh, the poor guy. Another drone bypass. Advanced med kit. Thank you. Yeah, I want to head up here very quickly because it had 2 things to read up here as well. It's just updated his file. So yeah, he might be dead. Oh, we have the watch as well. We can go see Cadell. Go give his son's watch back. Fort Mout. Okay. So this will probably say the same thing, right? All glory to our exalted queen by her hand and the will of our Lord Setherus. That's the name I was thinking of earlier. The triumph of the Palamis cause is made manifest. I think maybe the Pals and the Sabs have been fighting for a while. Just got this this distinct impression that for a few hundred years this might have been going on. Right, so I want to head back to Cadell before we get in the APC. So we need to find our way back to the farm. There's probably going to be some nasty bastards on the way there, isn't there? I hear something. Is it just because it's out in the field? Ah, there's definitely somewhere around. Alright, they're that way. Here we go. Well, his cow's still safe. Should probably lock his gates. Save here. Talk. See if we got some extra things.
I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them.
Thanks.
Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry.
Oh, tower?
You know about the tower.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower is haunted and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
Okay.
Antiar, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setharus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions.
It doesn't look like it worked because you've been at war a while.
I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
Okay. Right, so now... let me trade. I have a thing for you.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Yeah, hold on to that. The golden watch, good deed accomplished. We did it! We did it, folks! We're good people now. Finally! Confirmed. Alright, let's head out of here. See how well I blend in with this medieval modern kit? Because everything's so muddy. Fine, now we gotta find our way back. It's this way. There's somewhere out here. It's like it's out here. Oh, it is! He's right there. How do I get to you? Oh, yeah, get the fucker. Nasty. Time Loop Guardian killed. I wonder if the thing that comes out of it is going in the direction of the thing I need to find the next one, maybe? I'm intrigued. Oh, hello. You would have been a jump scare. You kind of were a jump scare. Was not expecting you. But I was ready. Regardless. Right. Well, whatever the time loop dealio is here, it doesn't look like we're going to be solving it right away, so... let's get in that APC. Get to the place where the demo ends. Known item updated. Village of Jova. Known location updated. Okay. Am I allowed to interact with anything else on here at the moment? No. Alright, so we're going to the Akasa Marshes. Ooh. Oh! So that's just the prologue. Oh, I love this. It's like the opening to a TV show. The Musica Bros. Okay. See what I mean? It feels like the opening to like some dramatic, you know, TV drama.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off.
As the one that
Why
was
are
dead
you
in the
Arcus
at the end of the
Who ordered
ruins.
you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
Well, I don't know. I'm in a war zone.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
Hmm.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
They do look like they might have some sick ass armor as well. Thank you. That was very kind. Give me a safe file right away. Ah, invisible wall. Come on. You could have at least made it an actual wall. I guess it wouldn't have made sense because how would he have gotten through? Okay. So now I'm going to be like, check every nook and cranny. Goddamn. Onamha Organized Nations Assistance Mission for Hadia. Okay. Ooh. Off the beaten track already. Really? You give me an option to walk away and there's nothing? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. There's going to be something later. Probably. Very colourful. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Box of bronze acorns. An ammunition crate holding hundreds of small bronze acorns. Classified entry. Okay. Not all characters will engage in full conversations, but may still say something of interest.
Why? 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 Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. The screaming, the panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
And I don't have anything. Poor guy.
Why? We got
No, I get it. I get it. Okay. Ooh. Why are there jinglies here? Interesting. Village of Jova. Patham Abbey? Sabinian territory. So it's like been taken over, maybe. Wait, what was that? Travel to APC? Oh, you can use it as a fast travel point? That's great. So this is where the demo ends. Just so you know. So it's like just as you're like, what the fuck is that out in the field? That big thing there? And then you can just see the edge of the town. Difficulty settings. Come on, I haven't done that badly. Should the combat prove too easy or too difficult, various aspects of enemy power can be customized in settings gameplay. Thank you for warning me. That's very kind. Province of Umbrahan. Okay. So the abbey is... Oh! Okay. Huh. I mean, we're right next to Jova. Oh, look at that freak over there. Okay, let's have a look around. Because again, the game is all about exploration. You know, you choose what to do and where to go. No waypoint marker, no quest markers, none of that. So you're basically under your own power to do what you want to do. Ooh. Alright, getting around is going to be a bit of a trick around here. Oh, it even makes a different noise. I want to know what its moveset is. I want to know what it does. I want to know what that is. Look at him. Oh.
Obviously, you didn't die.
Wow. I thought it wasn't gonna let me walk into the water. He dies in the water faster than fucking John Marston does. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that. Oh my god. There's a little floaty bastard over there as well. I kind of want to punch the black blob. Oh, is that the time loop? Is that what that is? Oh, sneaky. Sole survivor. A note found recounting the grim fate of a tank crew found on a fallen Sabinian soldier in the Akasa marshes. This isn't how I imagine the end. Bleeding out in a fucking swamp. Damn, it smells like shit. Those fucking fanatic. Out of nowhere, one of them runs right up to the tank carrying some kind of shaped charged thermite bullshit. Blasted right through the hull and took out the entire crew. Pretty much vaporized him too. Desperate fuck. No idea how I survived. Doesn't matter though, does it? If anyone finds this, make sure they all pay. Man, like, he says desperate, and he ain't wrong. I see you in the water. There's some there as well. I hate that. Why aren't you getting up? Ew. Oh, there's bodies everywhere. But like, yeah, it takes some fucking willpower to walk towards a tank with some goddamn thermite. Jesus Christ. I want to go across the water. Oh, there's one of the new boys. Oh, but there's some little ones here. Hang on. New drone module acquired. Forward charge. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Don't trust it. Additional drone abilities are obtained by equipping new modules in the datapad. Ooh. It's got a new move. Alright. Good to know. Why aren't you getting up? I don't like it. Hi! What do you do? Okay. Alright. Shit. Okay, that's what the forward charge does. Good to know. Alright. Is there anything hidden around? No. Okay. Oh, look at that. There's some fellas out there. Can I get around there? There's no jump button. I've been defeated by a 2-foot-high gap. So mean. I can attack, I can dodge roll, but I can't jump. And I can't get in there. Alright. I'll be back. Goddamn temptation to go off the beaten path. So I could go out there. Oh, hang on. Ooh. The town of Jova welcomes you, proud northern Umbrahan. Okay. Where was the item? Oh, it's over there. Hang on. Oh, hello. You're different. Oh, fuck that. Oh, okay. Oh, I tried. Never mind. Oh, is it not an item? Is it just a lamp? Motherfucker. At least we know the way down. Oh, hi. Oh, there's a few of you out here. Maybe we should go to Jova. What's this? Yo! Why is it so angry? Why it's so mad? Ugh. Level 4 sword. Okay, we should probably level up the axes now. Isn't that its max? Hang on. Oh, okay. So it's not actually the level. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, that's the max. Okay. So let's change to the axes. So that they get a chance. I imagine we get to, like, alter them or upgrade them. Oh, I want to go out there. Oh, I want to go out there. I want to go out there so bad. ON Peacekeeper. There's another one. I know I'm meant to be going to Jova. I wanna touch the thing. Kind of looks like the thing on my necklace. Hello. Oh, you're new. Oh, good. I hate that. Oh, it moves a lot. Oh. I hate the noise it makes. I know you're not meant to like it. Like a screaming lady? Oh, can I not touch the monolith? That's what I came out here for. I want to investigate it. Let me up here. Yeah, there we go. As ordered by Lord Gabran III, we have come into the presence of this flute of restitution. After investigation, it indeed showed promising virtue. The... I thought I said anime for a second then. The Amine cast has been meticulously unbound, as was requested, and carried forth unto the crucible of the fifth forge for further study. What? What does that all mean? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm sure that will all become clear as I learn more about the locale, the religions. I'm gonna fight you. Oh, you got a friend too. Oh, it laughs. Oh. That's a bit troubling. Shit. Come on. I'm exhausted. Get me stamina back. Come on. Level up! We're gonna be so powerful. I don't know what leveling up really does, apart from give us a couple of stat boosts. Alright, well I guess we'll go back then. What was that? What was that? What was the beepy thing for? What? What did that? Was it my drone? Why were you beeping? Don't do that. Alright, looks like this way is blocked off. Yeah. Right, let's go to Jova. This is what we're here for. Look how high vis that sign is. Slow. A bit rude. Judging me like that. Oh, I want to go punch the blob so bad. Right, can we get in here? No. You have to get in a normal... Oh, God, I thought I fell into a massive hole then. Go in a normal way, Lena. Go in where the stairs are. Go in the entrance of the town, you weirdo. Okay. All right. Observe. We already observed. Sabinian family tree. Oh. Oh. I don't like that. Oh, good. Completely normal people here. Not a problematic soul to be seen. Great. Lovely.
See that guy? Looking through the binoculars, standing safely behind the sandbags? That's the captain. I suggest you chat with him before you wander into trouble.
Good advice.
This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. 2 years and we're just getting started. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor bullshit. It's about time we rid ourselves of the Palamists. I'll drink to that.
Okay. Should we see? No. Nothing to trade? Nothing to trade? Then you're no good to me.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see. It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh. We weren't gonna let that slide. No way. Palamis pulled similar shit in my village. It's the reason I enlisted.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid.
Love his
Unfortunately,
tracksuit.
I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions. I'm getting the impression that Captain Voss is tired of hearing the same tune over and over again. I need to learn some new pieces before I end up against the wall.
Why are you only allowed to play the one song that you know of there? I just realized this has got bodies on it.
I'm only permitted. I'm getting
Okay.
I don't know how you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy.
Your orders? Who told you to not interfere with what I'm doing? Oh, you think I'm... Oh, because of the uniform? Yeah, he thinks I'm he thinks I'm Omsif. Idiot.
That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here.
Okay, I can tell.
Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause. I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone.
Yeah, which means I'm more effective.
I think we understand each other.
Okay, then.
I'm looking for Jova's blacksmith. Have you seen him?
He must have left with the Owen convoy. Can't
Shit.
find the son of a bitch anywhere.
Oh, you're after him too?
We had a good deal. Our Corps of Engineers went dark right about when the creatures appeared. He was gonna help rebuild Jova. If you find him, tell him he can come back. I'll go easy on him.
Yeah, you fucking better. I'll punch you otherwise.
Where was the ON convoy going?
I have no
no idea, and I couldn't care less.
God damn it.
They're either brave or stupid to have made a run for it. My money's on stupid.
Rude.
Wherever they're going, I'm sure they didn't get very far from their outpost.
Where's the ON outpost?
The outpost is northeast of here, on the outskirts of town. It's on the street behind the blacksmith's forge.
Okay. Thanks.
What happened here?
Justice happened here.
Ugh.
If you think the Palamists aren't doing the same thing to us, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm not judging particularly widely. I think you both might suck.
Jova's part of Asteria's relocation program. We were gonna get everything ready for the migrating Sabinian families. That was before these damn creatures showed up.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know what they are, but I do know they aren't interested in the town. If they were, I wouldn't be standing here.
Yeah, they want the ruins.
I sent a scouting party to try to figure out what we're dealing with here, but they never came back.
Yeah.
I've been observing them for quite some time. They have no discernible pattern, rules, or hierarchy.
I don't know. There's a pattern.
In fact, the only thing they seem interested in is that strange dome-like mass in the marsh. My guess is they came out of it.
Yeah.
I'd order a salvo on the damn thing, but I don't want to kick the hornet's nest.
That's actually kind of smart. It's Tito here in the chat. Welcome in, Tito. How are you doing?
They're insects. Look at what they did to that Sabinian family in the marsh. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the Palamists in the forest?
Kinda.
Killing their women and children and sending their men to work camps? But they're not women. They're not children. And they certainly aren't men.
Well, what are they then?
When you have a cockroach problem in your home, you don't negotiate with the vermin to leave.
I see.
You exterminate them.
It's a little bit of racism then. I'm well, new name who dares. Welcome in. For anyone who isn't aware, our friend Fabled Tito here is the new name of Warwick. Longtime community member who's going through a change. And I'm very happy for them that they found a name that they really liked.
We are superior in every way. We've dominated the arts, business, education, and politics for decades, if not centuries. We need to progress. The only way to achieve greatness is to rid ourselves of the Palamist swine. They're drowning in their own filth. We need to step on their heads and hold them underwater. If we let them, those bastards will drag us down with them.
Oh snap, racism? Yeah, this is like racism the game, but thankfully for completely fictional like peoples and country. I'll get my flamethrower, yeah.
You know the saying, right? ON peacekeepers are as useful as a second asshole on your elbow. Useless outsider trash.
Man, I bet I could find a use for that, actually.
Look at what we've accomplished with fewer men and resources.
That's not a
Captured
saying.
the entire province of Umbrahan and pushed into Argola. I'm guessing we would have Trisk, the capital city of Argola, if it weren't for those damn things. The Asterian armed forces will swing around and liberate Jahania when the fighting resumes.
A lot of place names.
It's the greatest country on this spinning ball of ours. Well, if it wasn't for the Palamists bringing us down several notches.
You'd think that people wouldn't be so, like, patriotic for their country if it, you know, if it wasn't, like, ruled by half of a completely different force of people who all hate each other.
When we finally get rid of them, Hadia will rise like it once did under King Aster. He was by far our greatest monarch.
How long ago was that? I'm gonna have to look that up. I can handle racism, sexism, bigotry, but I will not stand for this round earth nonsense. Okay. It's a lot of updated stuff. Can we trade anything? Do you have anything to trade? No, of course we don't. So we got some place names. I would like to check those. So the tower got the update from Ernest. He believes the tower is haunted and cursed. The locals avoid it. Okay. The ON convoy recently left the village of Jova. The ON peacekeepers have an outpost in the northeastern part of Jova. White military trucks, okay. And the outpost... Okay. Round Earthers need to be dragged out back and shot. You get out of here. I can't be having two of you in the community that are flat earthers. Oh, my, the APC is a key item. That's good. Our Omsif guy is super dead. I guess he won't be needing that med kit anymore. The structure collapsed and crushed him to death. He was wearing an unmarked black military uniform, yeah. Captain of the 6th Battalion. Okay. And there's nothing in there. We got so much stuff in our inventory, though. Cadell Treasure, which we already did. Soul Survivor. That's the other items that we've been picking up. Exploration. So we don't have any other good deeds ready to go yet. It's just that we finished it. Oh, yeah. Every location does have its own mysteries. I'm glad it tells me how many there are, because it means that I can just keep fucking looking until we find them. It's going to be a ton of fun. And then the time loop. I imagine the big black blob in the middle of the marsh is the time loop for Akasa Marshes. So that's interesting. You did look into Hollow Earth today. How is Hollow Earth going as a project? I haven't seen it in a little while. Okay. Let's talk to some more soldiers.
Ah, good haul. We usually don't find much in these backwater Palamis shitholes. Last time we hit, we barely filled up one truck. Voss is happy. And if Voss is happy, we're happy. He keeps the real good stuff in his office. We'll be living large after this.
Okay. Was a couple of people online, but every room I went into was empty. Oh, interesting. Might be better to go on when more Japanese are online, I guess. Yeah, but that'd be like a really weird time of day, wouldn't it, for a lot of the week? Like, it's not so bad at the weekend. It's easier to do that. But yeah, that 9-hour time difference is a real fucker. Yeah, exactly. Right, where did it say? It said northwest, didn't it? What's going on here? Well, welcome in, Letitia. Isaac will introduce you when he wakes up.
It's Letitia Alleman raiding the void.
Yeah.
How was Dune? The Dark Ages. Animal 33 wave.
How was Doom? How did you take Doom today? Hey, is it your first time playing? Thank you for bringing your people along. For anyone who doesn't know who I am, I'm Anomalina. I'm a variety streamer from the UK that does some silly voice acting. But not in this game, because this game is fully voice acted. And I just mostly play games that have a deep connective story. And this is top notch. We're playing Hell Is Us, which is a brand new game that came out today, as long as you got the deluxe edition, or if you're friends with the developer. I did the former thing. And it is a action dark fantasy that is set in a fictional war-torn European country, and it has some spooky shit going on, basically. And it looks like a Souls-like from the offset, but it deeply is not one of those, because it's not as difficult, and its main mechanic is getting lost, basically. It doesn't have waypoint markers. It doesn't tell you what quest to do. It's all your choice and how you want to tackle the game. Right. What was I doing? I was trying to... I want to go to the ON outpost, which is northeast. Okay. Also, it has a lot of racism, yes. There's two warring factions, and they super hate each other, and there's a lot of religion involved. I'm loving it. 2 chapters away from finishing it. Oh, I'm so glad. How are you doing? I am good. I'm enjoying myself. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time. I'm loving the setting, and loving like picking up context clues for things here and there, like, you know, the names of their god and seemingly some political leaders in some cases. So let's talk to some of the locals. No, you shouldn't. Leave the church alone.
I bet those lucky bastards over there are filling their pockets with gold.
I mean, it's likely. I'm gonna try it out now. It's late at night. Hear more people online. Yeah, maybe. The god's name is Eobard. No, it's not. What is it? Setherus is the name of the god, or Sitherus, something like that. Yeah, so as I was saying, there's no quest markers. You just get context clues from what people have said to you and a compass. So we need to head out this way, maybe? Sephiroth! Yeah, exactly. That's who their god is.
Got one of these scumbags scavenging for food in one of the houses. A few ripped fingernails later, he gave up the rest. They were hiding like rats down in the old well. This filth got off easy, if you ask me.
God, I really want to punch all of you so hard.
This shit will never end. I need to get the fuck out of here. I had no choice, man. Voss and his goons look at magazines to see if we fired. Whatever you're doing in Jova, make it short.
Oh, so he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to do this. He's just doing as he's told.
These are the scumbags that hung the Sabinian family. What a waste of ammunition. They should have let me do it my way. They would have suffered for days.
So who are we in this? Are we also racist? Is the real hell is us the racism we acquired along the way? I mean, literally the title is on purpose. It is like, you know, we're the problem essentially. But so what the basic story is Remy, the guy that we're playing as, he is originally from Hadia, which is the country that we're in at the moment, who was smuggled out by his family when the beginning of the Civil War broke out, and it turned into a restricted zone. And so he was raised in Canada, but he wanted to find out what happened to his family, so he joined the ON Peacekeepers, which is the people that are sent out to conflict zones, and he basically just smuggled his way back into the country to see what he could find out, and then came across, quite by accident, just some freaky shit, and now he's got a drone and a cool cape, and he can fight with some badass axes and a neat sword. And we're still so this is the town of Jova, which is where he was born, and we're looking for the blacksmith who was his father, and apparently they were here, but they may have moved on. So I'm looking around the town to see what we can find. New usable item. Letter worded worried wife. A letter to an errant husband from his from Camille and the daughter Anna. Okay, so that's the guy out at the start of the area. So if we walk back to the APC, we can give him this and he can bury his family properly. Dear Henry. Okay, this is Dear Henry, I hope this letter finds you, my love. If you are reading this, then you have found us in Jova. The evacuation of Tulsi was hectic, but we eventually made it out and were relocated here. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, it seems. A few weeks after we arrived, we came under siege by Asterian forces. They've occupied the town and are moving everyone out in the morning. I have no idea where they're taking us. Anna is terrified and misses you. She asks about her father daily. I've left my rosary for you with this letter. Please find us, Henry. My prayers are with you. Love, Camille and Anna. Why does Henry have ketchup in his beard? Hang on. I didn't even look. One sec. It's a smiley face! Don't be mean! Kids represent things differently. Also, no one has this nice of handwriting. They do. I definitely went to college and school with people who wrote like this. It's cursive was still taught in schools until a little after I left in the UK. So they're lizards. They're not real. They can't be. It's too neat. All right, okay. So I want to go take that back. What the fuck? My whole browser that's open to the side screen just completely crashed. Did my internet shit itself? It looks fine. That was weird. Gave me a minor heart attack. Right, yeah. I want to go punch the big thing. I'm really tempted to do that, but I do want to go and send this back. Okay, no. That's flashing on my screen now. You can refresh properly. There was a save point, wasn't there? There we go. You know Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah, people who write cursive are just the... Mark Zuckerberg probably doesn't know how to read cursive. I would not believe for a second that he could read cursive. They're just an evolution of whatever creature he is, so they look more human. Mark Zuckerberg probably doesn't know how to read. No, he definitely can. Like, let's be fair to him. He could code. He made a website that became a multi-billion-dollar franchise, you know? So he can definitely read. Let's do our second good deed. But he's still a cunt, so...
Camille's rosary. I can give them a proper burial with this. My family can now rest in Sethrus's gaze. You have my everlasting thanks, stranger.
You're welcome, my guy. Sorry about your family, Henry. It's so sad. He caught up to them and it just wasn't on time.
My family can now rest in Sethrus's gaze.
Right. Yeah, your daughter was a terrible artist. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell him that. Dude's grieving. He doesn't need to know. Right, does it only warp me to the APC? That's a shame. I would have quite liked to just go straight back. Especially as, like, everything stays dead as well. Like, at least it's going to be, like, a nice, relatively peaceful journey. Unless I walk into an area I haven't woken something up. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I want to punch the black ball. We don't know what they are yet, but I assume it's a time loop, which I only know is a thing because in the previous location in the forest, I was defeating enemies and it was saying time loop guardian defeated. And I was like, what do you mean there's time loops? Oh, look, it's a straight fucking line. Where's that save point? Where is it? It's back down there. I'm stupid. Let's go have a look at it. Let's go punch the ball. Let's go see what happens when you try to punch the ball and you haven't defeated any guardians in the area. Oh shit, I was busy reading chat. Finally, we got one of the takedown attacks. Look out, Lena, they're sexy. Nah, these ones don't do it for me. Look at it. I want to hit it so bad. Time loop. New item discovered. Yeah, alright, let's go have a look at that, shall we? Key item. It's a key item. Anomaly of unknown origin. Yeah, so we haven't come across these yet. Right, so we've done 2 good deeds. It's active. Right, I got all my health back. Immediately got hit. I'm so smart. Right, what happens if I go in it? Should we find out? Let's go have a look. It's too dangerous? What do you mean it's too dangerous? What's making it dangerous? How do I get in? Is that why I have to defeat the guardians of it? To let me in? Yeah, I know that. I want to pick up my item. I can't pick up my item because I'm too close to it. Let us make bad decisions. Exactly. It's my God-given right as a stupid person that has a streaming channel. All right, here we go. These ones they move a lot. It's kind of annoying. Oh, that was a lot of health. Jesus. At least I got it back. Fuck you. Okay, now can I go in? God damn it. Oh, look at all these ruins that I can go. Oh, no. Ah, oh, fuck. Oh. Anyway. You can climb to the top of that mountain. That would be so fucking funny if that happened twice. Oh, I don't like this. Can I cut them down? Do I have a gun? No. We got rid of it, remember? So you got a caped motherfucker over there. See, this is what I mean about all this shit. Is like, oh, there is something here, though. Oh. Why are you making me sad? Bloodied plushie. A child's plushie toy caked with mud and dried blood found under the oak tree in Akasa marshes. Well, that's going to be to give to somebody. But yeah, this is what I mean about the stuff that I really like about this game is like, this kind of shit, I can go over there and go and investigate that. Or I could go over there and investigate that. They're all places for me to go find secrets. Which is my favorite thing to do. Other than bring life back to dead Earth, you know, like in Okami. That's my favorite thing to do. My second favorite thing is to solve mysteries. So I'm just like, I can't believe you won't let me in the fucking time loop. It's just rude. What about if we get rid of all of the ones around it? Will that count? Too dangerous. It's got to be to do with the Guardians. Which is really funny that none of these are Guardians. Yep. None of them. So they'll be dotted around in the countryside. One of them probably will be one. But we're gonna go back to Jova. I just wanted to see if it would let us punch the anomaly. Which it did not. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. And it is getting on for time. I am aware. And what time is it now? It's almost 11. So yeah, maybe if we get to the blacksmith. And then maybe that will be it for the evening. Let's go this way around. I love that I'm just walking around with axes and nobody's like saying a fucking thing about it. Something very funny about it. Ooh. Limbic battery. Single-use device, condensed limbic energy cells, slowly releases stored energy on contact with limbic material. That doesn't mean anything. It's just a bunch of words. Oh. Hi.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night.
No.
And I deserve it.
No, you don't.
I knew all of them. We were neighbors. I taught their children. Those kids were my life. Rebecca, Talum, Justina, especially little Cyril Kun.
Yeah, mob mentality does some weird shit.
I want to remember who I was back then, before all of this happened. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Sethras, forgive me.
Can I give you the bear?
Thank you, but I don't need this.
Okay. Are you sure? It's kind of sad. Alright, is there anyone else here? It's awful windy. Unless that's screaming, in which case I don't want to know. Oh. Oh.
Poor bastard. Next time he falls, I'll let him choke a little longer.
Oh. Oh. Well,
His gaze be upon you, my son. You're not from here, are you? I know everyone around here. And yet, there is a way about you that is familiar to me.
Who are you?
I am Abbot.
you're gonna be asking that a lot.
The spiritual leader of Patham Abbey.
So that fucking big, like, building out in the wastes.
My life started here, and it seems it will end here. I don't know where you are from, but I'm afraid you've wandered into hell.
It's a lot of questions suddenly. It's like, oh, you're from the church?
Where's the Abbey?
It's southeast of Jova, sitting on a rocky plateau. From the marshes, you can see its beautiful golden spheres and Sethras's ever-watchful eye.
So it is an eye, okay.
Tread lightly, my son. Captain Voss sent some of his men to ransack the Abbey. He's obsessed with finding a treasure that does not exist.
But what if it does?
They can keep beating me for as long as they want. I have no idea what they are talking about.
Tends to be how it goes.
Why is Captain Voss doing this to you?
Captain Voss is a criminal and thief parading as a soldier. You don't believe me? Look inside his trucks. They are filled with things he stole from Palamist families.
I mean, I believe it.
It is the reason why he arrested me. He can beat me as long as he likes. My answer will always remain the same. There is nothing of value in the Abbey besides our barrels of mead.
It's pretty valuable. It's probably not always after, though, is it?
What happened here?
Madness and hatred happened here, and lots of it.
Yeah, I noticed.
When I finally managed to get back from Tulsi, I rushed to my brother's home only to find my niece Rebecca orphaned. Then the soldiers began to round up the villagers. When they kicked in the door, I told her to hide. I gave myself up.
Your niece, Rebecca, is she okay?
How long can a young child survive in these horrible conditions? Could you be so kind as to check in on her?
Absolutely.
The last time I saw her was in my brother's home. It's the building with the treehouse next to it.
Okay. Those ropes are not that tight. Like, he's kind of just chilling there. So what these are is they're waiting for him to be exhausted enough that he either collapses or falls asleep so that he'll start choking and will not be able to struggle to get back up because his arms are tied. It's not to keep him there, it's to torture him progressively over days. Yeah. I'm sorry that I just had to teach you what this torture tactic is.
Do you know where I might find the blacksmith?
Even before all this started, he was off and gone. A dark burden weighed on him. I sincerely hope he has escaped Jova with the ON convoy.
He can break those cuffs, yeah, with the power of righteousness.
He hasn't been shipped off to the
Thing
prison
is there's a soldier stood right in front of him watching him, so he can't break out.
Did you happen to see where the convoy went?
Lieutenant Rue came to negotiate my release. Captain Voss would hear none of it. I heard their trucks leave the outpost this morning. Many roads lead outside the marsh. Sadly, my situation prevented me from seeing where they went.
Where's the ON outpost?
It's not far. Turn right, just before the blacksmith's forge. You should see it down the hill.
Okay.
The roots of hatred run deep and far across Hadia. This isn't the first time we've been caught in a perpetual cycle of violence. Sethrus's benevolence lives in all of us. But the serpent also lives in us. He does not dare show himself until the laws and customs have fallen.
So is this intended to kill him, or are they going to just keep him there for a bit and let him go? They're absolutely going to kill him at some point, but they're getting their fun out of him. They're torturing him because they think he has information. As soon as they discover that either he's never going to give up the information they're looking for, or in fact does not have the information that they're looking for, they'll probably kill him, but it's more fun to watch him suffer.
When that happens, you will quickly realize that the chains holding civilized men are weak. Steel yourself, my son. The serpent strikes when we are at our most vulnerable.
Okay.
This war is a sword sharpened by propaganda and religious intolerance, slicing and dicing up what generations built over centuries within days. The exchange of cruel and violent acts and the lies perpetuated by the media all played their part. I was shocked to hear that even priests were involved in spreading hateful rhetoric.
Media does that to people.
Now look at us. I see only darkness ahead, but I have faith in Sethrus. I believe Hadians can quell their emotions and come back to reason. They must, or all will fall to ruin.
So he really doesn't want, like, the war the way it's going. He does want there to be peace.
Lieutenant Rue was the first outsider I ever encountered. She was as curious about our customs and traditions as I was about hers. This Buddha she spoke of is a fascinating figure.
Huh, okay.
I was saddened to hear that the outside world seems to fall prey to the same dark impulses as Hadians.
Yeah, that's humans.
Partly why the peacekeepers exist.
Yeah, that's just human nature, I'm sorry.
Being a peacekeeper,
They like to argue a lot.
risking one's life for the betterment of others is a noble pursuit.
I love that. He's technically talking about what Remy did, but Remy did it for purely selfish reasons to get back into Hadia. He's like, I don't care about helping people.
No matter how hard they try, I refuse to hate them and never will. We both share the same land and God. There is plenty of room for peaceful coexistence, and Sethrus has plenty of love to spare. I'm not naive. I understand why things are the way they are, but that doesn't mean I have to
don't.
accept them. How do we stop the spread of hatred from one generation to the next.
I'm curious how the split occurred in the first place. Because normally when that happens, it's down to like interpretation of scripture and stuff like that, and it just like, you know, it splits you apart. But these people share the exact same land and the exact same god, which means all these monuments that we've already been to, like, they're specifically about harming the Sabs. So I'm kind of curious, if I go to a Sabinian like structure, is it going to have exactly the same thing but with Palamis in the place of the heathens, or is it going to have something else? Is it actually just like one of the kings or queens caused the problem?
I lack the wisdom to know the answer.
You know, kind of like with
know where to begin.
Catholics and Protestants.
Start with the next generation. The children of this war must let go of their hatred if we are to climb out of the hole we dug for ourselves.
He's a very hopeful guy for someone who has been tied up.
There is a moment in history that all Palamists should reflect on, if not regret entirely.
Oh.
The country was ruled by a heavy-handed theocracy, with one thing in mind. Power.
So he's suggesting that the Palamists did do something wrong.
A young charismatic erudite named Sabingo wrote several Reformation theses, which gained popularity.
Right.
What did the Palamist traditionalists do? They hunted them down.
Okay.
They accused them of heresy and burned them at the stake. They were Palamists who only wanted reform. Nothing is easier than listening and finding common ground.
So yeah, it's a theocracy split.
It is effortless compared to the alternative. That moment of hubris sent us on the path of endless wars. We don't learn from our mistakes. We only seem to repeat them. I overheard the guards speaking of such creatures. If what they describe is accurate, then the darkest days are ahead of
The
us.
heresy, yeah. The Horus heresy.
In specific passages, the Holy Kata speaks of TR's demons. Some of these passages relate to the curse of TR, brought on by the great sins of destructive emotions.
Okay.
These writings were meant to be interpreted as metaphors and stories.
Yeah.
To teach and inform us.
Yeah.
Could this be happening? May his eye protect us.
So yeah, this is it has different religions put in its place, but it's very similar to how these splits happen in, like, you know, the religions we see today, and that's probably where they got their inspiration. It's just a different interpretation of how something was written. Okay. So we're looking for a house with the tree house to find Rebecca. I've got an item up there, so I'm going to go and get it. Oh, I probably have to go in the house for that, though. Oh, we need a key. Okay. Oh, hi.
Pull him out of there. Didn't think Palamis were clever enough to work heavy machinery like this. Color me surprised. Check his pockets. Take that silly little acorn, put her with the rest. No, please. Don't take. Shut up.
I wonder what the acorns are.
You got blood all over my boots, you fucking asshole. All right, boys, go round up the rest of them.
It's just a matter of time before those things break into Jova. And I don't intend to be sober when they do.
I don't blame you, my guy, because you can't beat them. I can, though.
This hooch right here, signing mead? God damn, it's good. This is the way I want to go out.
I'd give anything for some more.
Hmm.
I was stationed to guard Voss's office. Screw that. Wait, don't tell him I said that. I hope he's not looking for the extra key. Because I'm about to give it away to whoever brings me some more mead.
Oh. Interesting. So if I go to the church and get some mead, you're going to give me the key? Good to know.
We caught one of these scumbags scavenging for food.
Nope, we've already been here.
One of these-
Shush. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Right, where are we going? Where's... northeast of town. Oh, there's a save in there. Oh, it's the blacksmith. Oh, this is exactly where we're trying to go. Okay. Give me a sec. I'll walk around. Alright, there is a back door. A skate ramp? Does that mean that Remy used to skate? No, he was like 5. Oh, my alarms. I forgot.
It's time for Lena to take her meds. Have you had yours today?
If you had your medication, guys! Hang on. I totally forgot. Shush! Stop telling me. It's time to shred, exactly. Right, hang on a second. I'm gonna quickly go grab my medication. I've got to turn the AI toggle off so that it doesn't follow me to the kitchen, though. Let's turn the lights back on. 1 sec. Alright, don't forget to take your medication. It's really important. You're meant to take them at the same time every day. And it doesn't matter what time of day that is, except when it does matter. Like with mine, because they're sleepy time pills. Well, they're not sleepy time pills. It's just a side effect of them. So I take mine at 11 every night. Right. That is a good indicator to let me know that I've been doing this for too long. So we need to go have a look at this blacksmith. Oh, I really want to walk. It's clearly a thing I want. This door is locked from the other side. Oh, we can't get in yet. Sadly, forgot to take my ADHD meds, and it's like too late. I think 3 p.m. Yeah, the general rule of thumb is if it is too late, skip it for the day and take it again tomorrow, because otherwise you could be taking 2 doses too close to each other, which could make you quite ill. Oh, should we just push this guy off? Oh. Well.
Man, I'm sick of staring into the marsh. These things aren't looking for a fight anyway. I can't wait to get relieved. I need to pay our sweet doll a visit. That'll take the edge off.
You suck. Okay. Can I just walk around? That would have been pretty funny. Especially without a jump button. Alright. So, well, you said the outpost was near here, right? Ah. I got it. Out of bounds speed run. A map of Jova and the surrounding area with a route drawn by hand. focus on the ON, found at the ON headquarters in Jova. So that's probably showing me how to get to the church. No, Panther Manby's down there. So they went all the way out. Okay, they left. Lieutenant Zhao Ru, I understand your commitment to the people of Hadia, but the evac window is closing fast. The entire country will be declared a no-fly zone shortly. Any aircraft in flight without clearance will be shot down. Well, we had the helicopter go over, so that can't have happened yet. Leaving Hadia will be next to impossible after this. I hope you know what you're doing. I have also decided to stay and help as many people as possible. If you decide to leave Jova, know that you are welcome in Leith. From here on out, we are on our own. Godspeed, General Romeo. I hear the thing. Oh. There it is. Okay. Outpost 75. Can I go in? No. Well, I guess we're not getting into the blacksmith today then. If they've already moved on. In theory. So maybe I should go back to the save point and call it for the evening in that case. Oh, I've aggroed them. Oh, fuck off. That's what I was trying to do. And there's one guy just stood there. Like, you don't want this fight, apparently? You're alright. He looks like you don't want none of it. You okay there? I think he's stuck. Yeah. It doesn't even want me to, like, be here. Oh no, I think we might be stuck. Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. He's doing his intimidation dance. I'm pretty scared about it, to be fair. Just doing a good job. Alright, and this is a... Yeah, this is a dead end. Okay. Look at this guy just fully T-posing. Right, I guess. Yeah, because otherwise they're going to start wandering around a ton more. And that's probably not going to be fruitful for us. So I could have just come all the way out here. Should we see if there's anything extra out here? Or is it just going to loop around? Yeah, okay. That's fine because there's a save point somewhere down here. There we go. Alright then. That is going to be it for me for the rest of today. Let's head over here. Save file 99% complete. No. It's not going to happen for quite a while. Right then. Thank you so much for coming along for Hell Is Us with me. I've enjoyed my time with this. I think there's a chance we're going to probably continue playing this. We are definitely coming back tomorrow to play some more, so maybe we can make some more progress and find the blacksmith, or at least get in somehow. I'm going to wander... Yeah, we'll probably wander around more of Jova and see if we can get more information from different soldiers. And then maybe head off to the church. I'll see. I don't know. Whatever happens will happen tomorrow. So if you want to see that and find out more about what's going on in Jova, join me again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. BST. And we will continue Hell Is Us. If Hell Is Us is not quite your thing, but you do like hanging out here, I am off on Wednesday, but on Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing a double bill. we're doing 2 Expedition 33s to try and get further along in the plot with that, because we've had a couple of weeks where we've just basically fucked off into the wilds and not done any story. We've done little bits here and there, but I want to get one of the party member side quests done this time round, so that should give us enough time having 2 streams in a row for that. And then if you want something a bit more chill, on Sunday we'll be doing a demo day again, but that will be from 3 p.m. So Sunday times hasn't changed. It's only during the week that we've changed for this week. Next week is still currently undecided. I just realized I didn't turn the camera AI back on. There we go. So it's following me better now, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, next week is like still a uncertain, but it will probably be similar to this week with the 7:30 p.m. starts, just to see how things go. I'm not going to do a raid. It's super late. I am going to get ready for bed. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I've really enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to getting stuck in again tomorrow. What are the usual spiels? Don't forget that you are able to follow me in all the places. You can go to Blue Sky. You can go to... Oh yeah, no, I have to wait for the pop-up thing, don't I? Is it gonna do it? Why aren't you doing it? Isaac, do your job. Apparently it's not doing it. What the fuck? How about if I do this one? Oh. Why isn't it doing it? They're meant to pop up at the bottom of the screen with a capture. Did I turn it off? Calls to action. No, they're on. What the fuck? Oh. I think I know what I did. I think I renamed everything earlier. So they probably haven't been playing at all for this entire stream. Either way, you can follow me on Blue Sky. You can support me on Ko-fi. And you can head over to YouTube if you want to watch VODs or shorts of all the clips. But that is going to be it for me for the rest of the evening. Thank you for keeping me company during Hell Is Us opening hours. And I will catch you tomorrow from 7:30. Why didn't the button press work? Nothing works. There we go. See you later, everyone.